Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Don't know who's going to pop in today, but whoever it is, you're supposed to be here. Grateful for you. We're going to do our prayer. Thank you so much, God, for waking us up this morning, giving us health, letting us tap into all of our senses. Thank you for intuition on the best trades, giving us guidance and clarity on when to enter and exit, and continue to just bless us as we continue our journey of trading and to give us strength when we want to give up because Lord knows this can be tough, but it's so worth it. Excuse me. And thank you so much again for just being with us with every decision we make. And amen. All right. Well, we got one more minute on the clock. Again, I'm only here to help you to show you what tickers are moving in the day for the next hour. So feel free to take advantage of that information. So we are looking at what's trending, what's not trending. And right now, everything is going up in Tesla, Google. But of course, we wait for the first 5 minutes on the ticker to see where we're going to enter. So we're looking at pivots. We're looking at, where to enter. So of course, if it's prices below this ribbon, then we're going to be looking at sales. We're going to be looking at rejections off pivot lines, which is right here. And of course, good morning, Lee. Good morning. And of course, if you need to know how to trade and you want to learn how to swing trade, Oliver Velez, my favorite guy in the whole world, he is offering a swing trading class and it's amazing. So go to Oliver Velez's channel on YouTube. Looks like we're probably going to be, oh, and I do not get paid for that. I just telling you it's amazing. I have his day trading course, but his swing trading course is amazing as well. It just deals with bigger time frames and being patient. Same premise though, exit 3 to 5 bars. But he is having a sale. So if you want to get on that, he's having a great deal on that. All right. So we're starting off right now with sales. Okay. I need y'all to see this. It's already printing sell. So what we're going to do is just wait to see how far this goes down. And I'm looking to get in probably around 564. But on QQQ, I have futures up here for anybody who wants to get into the futures. And then here, I just type in whatever is bobbling up over here. So right now, PLTR is printing, falling apart. Wowee. So I'm going to put that on the 15-minute chart. I promise you, if you just wait for the 15-minute candle to print, it will give you the best information that money can buy, truly. So I'm just waiting for that. Anybody who wants to jump in and scalp early, feel free to do that. I'm not stopping you from your money, okay? I do not ask you to trade the way I trade. I just point out what's popping. So I'm going to go ahead and unmute the tickers and see what's going on. Just try to get into 15 minutes and let the first bar print so you know which direction to go for at least 2 to 3 bars or whatnot. QQQ has been moving a little bit smoother than SPY. So it's about the same. It just doesn't have the financial part of it on QQQ. So it's up to you how you really want to do that. But I have, I'm going to go to the 2-minute chart here. Future / SPY, not 3-minute, 2-minute. And let's see, with QQQ, you guys can check that out yourself, but this is SPY and we'll watch. But I love how QQQ is moving these days. So here's a little trick, guys. You know, I'm here to just drop some little knowledge while this prints. We're only 9:32 in, guys. We're not in anything yet. However, I want you to know there's certain things that you can look for in pre-market that could help you. So look for wicks that popped up in pre-market. That always is helpful. Let me see something here. Okay. And so this blue line is the 20 moving average. So as you can see, price has not is not in a pivot right now. It's literally going from last week's pivot here. Okay. So also, I like to do the weekly levels to see how that lines up with the pivots. So here we go. Weekly levels on SPY, 15-minute candle. I just like to see where it's at. So as you can see right now, it's kind of hopping off that 22. So what's going to either happen is that it's going to break through that and go down to that zero level here, 633, which looks like it's occurring as we speak. So just be mindful, but the next pivot here is 636. So we got some items there. Mhm. Nice. Nice pull down here. It's really coming down, guys. Black bar shouty for sure. Looks like it could possibly get to this level here. Looking at 636. This is a great opportunity to trade futures when you see these black bars, guys. It's like almost a guaranteed payout. I'm in futures right now in a sell. Gonna ride this on futures to 6445 and take profit if it doesn't push down further than that. It's pulling back a little bit, but I do like to see if it can possibly get to that next level. Back in profit on futures here. Going to take the first little level. I just hate when these move. Oh my goodness. There we go. Nice. Nice. Pushing down. Just taking profit off to that level. I will try to see what's going to happen after this bar prints 937. Because the thing about these black bars is that although they will continue to push down, sometimes they will go back up half of the way and you can get in a better position with these ATR bars because they're liquidity bars. So just keep that in mind. If you're like, dang, man, don't chase a falling knife. Like if you're already in it, cool. But wait till it closes and then it should pull back halfway and then you can go in and enter in for another down level without chasing it. You know, that's the difference between, scalping and then getting in a better position. So don't ever just chase it. If you think you're going to get a big run out of that, either wait till the new bar prints or wait for it to pull back 50% on that line and then get into a better position. It's a much better strategy, just being honest. It's tempting to jump in on a falling knife. It really is. It's like, oh, you know. But as you can see, we've got that 6445 on futures. It hit. I took profit on that. I will wait for another entry if it breaks that. There's so many ways to like leverage yourself where you're not getting clapped in the trade. And those are, you have to find your thing. You know, sometimes I like, okay, I get into futures, and if I just see it tanking and I'm like, okay, this is a sell day, then I'll get into a put, right? So it helps you manage your options as well. Really, really good. Little tricks I've learned along the way, I guess. So right now, you know, you're starting to see a little bit of rejection off of this 6445 level. I'm not really sure how far it can go. It might bounce back, but if it breaks this is the 200 moving average, then we might go down here. So right here, if it breaks, it should probably come down to this level here, and then most likely do a little reverse. It could do a reverse. If it breaks and then it goes up higher, this would be its area for probably this week sometime, you know? So just give yourself grace, give yourself patience. I'm in a put on SPY and I'm up 12%. So that is really good. Like, think about that. The market usually gives hedge funds 6 to 10%. So look at it like that, up 24%. Nice. Now, this is the first bar, so there's going to be tons of opportunity later. But congratulations on anyone who's in profit right now. Shout out to you. Wow, it's a huge bar. So again, this could possibly continue to do this all day long, or it will pull back halfway. I'm just waiting for it to fully print, and that'll be at 9:45. Oh yeah, and all the big dogs are red. So that's another sign that this is a very strong push down. I love having this scanner up here because you're like, oh, okay, that's what we're dealing with. Okay, got it. Taking taking profit here on this first move. I like to sell into strength, so I'm not grabbing a pullback. And because it's hitting a pivot now, that's why I want to like nicely take that profit there off of it. So I just did that, and it filled. Nice, nice gain. All right, that was the tester contract. Now, I'm sorry, I'm eating my soup. Forgive me. Where's my manners? Um, it's egg soup, so it's like breakfast with broth. Okay. Nothing too juicy. So I want to show you this little trick here for the ATR bars. Again, you can always get this indicator on on TradingView. But I'll give you an example here because this one already printed. You highlight this and you can see already that there is a possibility that this pulls back to this 50% line, right? And that's so if you can't get into this bar because you don't want to chase it, you want to wait for the next pullback. And that pullback 90% of the time hits the 50% line. And then you see that's what it did. It almost hit it. it didn't quite go, but you want to wait to see where it's going to close. And that will tell you, is it going back up or is it going to go below the next low of the ATR bar? So right now it's deciding its direction. You don't know its direction. I don't know its direction, but you know tools that can help you with the direction, right? So look at it hitting the 50 line. And if it can't sustain this, right, then we're going to go down and we'll enter in right here where this wick is and then go down. So as you can see, SPY hit its pivot this morning. Now, is it going to come down to this next pivot, which is 633 area, and fill this gap? Probably. Probably so. Puts are coming in. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Here we go. This is the bottom of the box. I really should change this color box. It should be something else, truly, because it's hard to see the wick. Let's just change the box. Um, box. Let's just go back to orange. I can't really see the wick. All right. All right. We're already underneath. You see where this opened up here, closed here. It's already opening at the bottom here. I'm getting sell indicators. So this is our next pivot area, which is 6430 on futures. And right here, it's got a whole gap. So 634 for SPY is where that partially gap. And then the next part of that gap is right here. So we're going to see what it does before we, jump in. But it looks like a very puttish type of mood, if I must say so myself. Yep, black bars are printing. Yep, there we go. Nice solid ones too. Oil's going up, Apple, Intel, all of these going down. Could possibly go to 643 on futures. This is nice, guys. Put City. The streets is bleeding. Congratulations, everybody who took a risk today and got in a trade, even though it was scary. This is pretty much clean, though. All right, we just had a red arrow pop up for sell. And anyone on the hedging side, which is like oil, USO, XOM, shout out. This days like this, I'm like, okay, guys, y'all got your money. All right. Sorry, guys, I'm locked in on this. All right, guys, you should have got lunch today. And you guys go ahead and go to the beach. Why are we here? Did we do great, Lee? Lee, you're logged in. Did you do great? I hope so. Uh-oh. Lee, you getting that bread? It's a fantastical day on the put side. As long as USO is printing up, SPY is falling down. And I think SPY will probably come down to maybe 634. IWM just printed. Mm. Mm. Let me type in IWM for the IWM lovers. Oh, IWM is cleaning the plate, falling apart for sure. IWM sometimes prints cleaner than SPY does at times for whatever reason. Mm. See how this plays out for adding another put. Soxel. All right, looks like we're ramping up for another push down. Patience, guys. As it is trying to fill that gap from yesterday or this morning. There's a gap that needs to be filled. There you go. All right. Shorting futures currently. Nice play. This is a smooth, clean day, guys. Congratulations. All right. Well, God, I should just log off. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys got paid today. Y'all don't need me. Y'all straight. Boom. Today was easy work. And I'm gonna tell y'all something too. Um, we also have tomorrow the JOLTS report coming out. So this could possibly be the down before the up for the JOLTS report. So just be aware of that. Okay. Oh yeah, Nvidia dropping. Trying to see if this is going to fill up this block. Patience on that one. Yay! In and out of SPY puts. Thank you kindly. I can hear you. You're welcome kindly. Lee is a master with the magnificent 11 7 50 11 times. I had to put Google back on the plate because of Lee, because he was like, man, Google be moving. And I'm like, what? I never trade Google. So shout out to Lee for always having some eyes around him. I'm reading a book, guys, called Get Rich with Dividends. Really juicy book. Loving it. Um, if you guys are trying to build wealth for your future, that is a great book. So when you get these profits out of the stock market, you jump in and go buy some dividend stocks and you let them things cook and let it triple compound. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on this year, is letting the money work while I'm snoozing. And this is such a great time to do it because the market is just falling apart. You know what I mean? Oh, QQQ dropping. All right. Soxal. I just like saying the word Soxal. It's so cute to me. Soxal. All right. We're almost here where that gap is being filled. So if you're in multiple contracts, go ahead and use this as an opportunity to go and get your money off of that line. It's approaching it. It's almost there. Almost. Hopefully everybody went and grabbed their profit on that, even though it's still falling. There's still volume coming in on the low. Because there's two levels to this gap that may or may not get filled, but the first level is 634.48. Mm, we're just trying to see if it's going to just halt here or is it going to complete that gap fill. So far, there is a red bar printing or trying to print on the 1 minute chart. That's going to be its determining factor for sure. Oh yeah, they're putting in calls for it's going to go down probably a little one more time, and then I think that there's going to be a call. It's going to bounce off that gap fill. It's just got a little bit more to go for that gap. But you know, it could just reverse completely and say, F your gap fill line. We want to reverse. That's usually not how it goes, but that is how it could go today. So who knows? Because there's still more heat coming in on oil. Nvidia keeps falling. So eventually that has to keep pulling down QQQ and SPY. But again, we're just trying to watch and see what it's going to do. Because it has paid us really good this morning. So don't blow your money until you see a strong, another push down. Okay. Oh, there we go. 25 minutes left on the session. Y'all got your money though. Y'all ain't even got to stay here. You know what I mean? Y'all don't got to stay here. Hey, you guys, like, I made this scanner, right? And in the morning before the market opens, I get this report about the black bars. And it said Apple was one of those. And, oh man, it was. And I was like, did it really work? And it did. Jeez. Interesting. What else is printing black? You know, it's saying that these random ones are printing black. Let's check and see what it is. GoPro. Even though we're not up, it's printing black. Dang, this shit is really accurate. Wow. So if y'all want some plays that are super random, these are some of those that just printed out literally right now. Crazy. Crazy work. I do like this scanner. I think I might want to just tell you guys what popped up in the morning. So if anybody is into those exotic stocks and want to play a lotto, that will definitely be there. That's $1 million strategy that this guy played only on those ATR bars going down. So I was like, well, why don't we do it? Oh, I love you. This is our little playing field for sure. All right, here we go. All right, I see that it's printing again, and I just feel like it really wants to fill up this gap, guys. So let's see what our next take profit level is going to be. 634.51 if it comes down. If not, Take your wins from this morning and get the heck out. That's all I gotta say. We did good today, though. SPY don't owe me nothing. And so in the morning, so I'm like, that is such a great scanner because it shows you which ones are falling, and you guys can do puts on those. Easy money when you do puts when they're ATR bars. Someone just dropped QQQ put. Here's our levels here. What are we doing? A sell signal just popped up on SPY or MES on futures. And so I'm going to see if it's accurate. Is it going to push down? Because it is hitting the area of the very bottom of the market pulse. So let's see if it pushes it back down. Keeps flashing sell, flashing. But again, I like to wait for confirmation. See how that plays out. If you're in futures, test it with the MES, the micros. Stay away from the ES. That'll tear you up, tear your account up. The goal on futures is to get the payout. And all it takes is 5 days, $250. And you can get that within seconds, Jesus, on MES. All you got to do is 3 to 4 contracts on that, and that pays you like that. Boop. Oh, there's a push down. So some type of relative volume is pushing down on that 3-minute chart. Is it enough to push it down to the edge of the gap fill? That's what we're waiting on if we're trying to get into another entry. Waiting on red to close below. Y'all can do this. Just be patient or just stay with what you got. No need to get into an extra trade. We got paid really good today. No need. Hold the line. Hold the line. Unless it is just really all the things. All right, we got 15 minutes left on the clock. Waiting for any kind of red bar to enter. If you didn't get your chance to get money today, wait on a red bar because we're in bearish territory. We're not in bullish territory until this is above this line. So that's why you have to be careful. Just ask yourself, is it above or below the line? I think half the trading problems is just asking the question, is it above or below? Above or below? And maybe that's all you have to ask yourself every day. Is it above or below, guys? I asked my daughter that on the way to school. Sydney, do we buy above or below the 200 moving average? She goes, above, mom, above, mom. She's so over it, but I don't care. I need her to know when she's 30 years old that she knows how to jump into a market. You got to test your kids on that. It's easy. Buy above or below 200. Boop. Leave a message. All right, there goes our red bar. How much is it going to give, though? We do not know because it's itching to go bullish. It is itching to pull back, guys. Itching. So don't let it pull back on you. All right. Coming on down. See how it's itching? I won't trust this until it gets close to down here, and then we're looking at 634. What's the Delta candles doing? Are they here? Delta candles. Let me see here. Delta. I'm gonna get a thing in the box. We got 12 minutes left on the clock. Red printing. All right, now y'all can see the deltas coming in. Right now is bearish. All right. So today I was able to get 353 on futures using MES. All right, here we go. Definitely think we could come down some more here. So this is going to be where I'm concerned right here because this is some movement. So this can or cannot me not make it down all the way here, but that's going to be the real test here. How far will it go down from here? Because this is an area that's really sensitive. We have 10 minutes left. That's why I really love futures because you can scalp, moments where it's sensitive. You don't want to do that with options. That's not really how you get money on there. You just F up. So be careful, right? See what we got. Delta pushing down. It's flipping. Some kind of volatility is happening right now. Some type of volatility is occurring. When the delta start flipping back and forth like that, it's like, uh-oh, what's about to happen? Yep. It started flipping. Let's see. Google's dropping. So you already know the effect that is happening on tech and SPY, QQQ and SPY. SMCI dropping again, tech. I want to say SMCI is part of IWM though. I'm pretty sure it is. So that is going to affect IWM's numbers as well. All right, SPY just got a sell order on the 65-minute chart. See how it's sensitive? I'm like, oh, this is a sensitive area, guys. Liquidity at its best. So if it goes down, it might go down one more little splash, but it may not get there. But it's definitely sensitive. Right. Okay. What we got? We got 6 more minutes left on the clock. Still in a sensitive area, so get your, hopefully you got your profit this morning. Today was a very easy day in the market. Let's close it out in green. There might be some good plays today this afternoon, though. The power hour is probably going to continue something, either going up on a Tuesday or it'll continue its downpour. So just be aware of what's going on. See how it plays out. We got 5 minutes left on the clock. Dude, could you imagine having a casino like this where like they open it up for 1 hour and be like, yo, you got 1 hour to go make some money and we'll tell you exactly where the slot machines are? God dang. Tell me that's not what this is like. I mean, it really kind of is. The casino's open, guys, and I'm gonna tell you where the money's at. Wow. This is very casino like. I don't want to compare it to gambling, but it kind of is with the bings and the booms and the boom boom booms. Bling, bling. It's like a little slot machine. My imagination is just a trip. And we get like a random report. Slot machine number 5 is actually ready to pop out some money for you guys. Wow. Alrighty. Oh, my dog's barking. Lord. Keep it together, dog. What's going on? I think it really does want to get down to that gap fill line, guys. I think it's really trying its best. It's like, no, we gotta fill it up and grab these orders. Gotta grab these orders. That's right. I do want that on there. Copy. There we go. There we go. Printing. Hitting to the order block of 6420 on futures. And we got one push coming. There we go. 2 minutes before we log off, it's giving us some juice. Nice. Nice. Shout out. I'm gonna do some studying, guys. There's 1 minute left. Stock Levels University just dropped a new platform, and I'm so excited to take a look at it. It's called Flow MS, and it has like all of the flows combined in one dark pool, all the things. So I'm excited. So I looked it up yesterday, and I'm comparing it to my current flow. This is what it looks like. If y'all want to see, this is what it's looking like. It's kind of cool. So we got Flow Surge. So I'm just trying to look at what it's got going on. Catalyst plays. Pretty dope. Anyway, that's what I'm studying today, guys. And again, it's just sensitive in this area. So we're going to log out since it's choppy. Thank you so much for joining me. And we will see you tomorrow, Lord willing. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Leave crazy.